It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the Titans' veteran quarterback.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be under the command of the former Florida State Seminole, the #1 overall pick in 2015, Jameis Winston. First down, Winston. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
This defense for the Titans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Back to Kamara for another catch.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Jameis to throw it. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Now Landry.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And it'll be Titan football.
Here comes the Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill leading them out.
First and 10 now from the 33. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Willis.
And finding the tight end Hooper.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air on first down, here's Willis. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The Titans at 4-5, a game under 500. They were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Here's Willis now off the play fake.
And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. First and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
To throw, here's Willis.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And it's caught.
And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Henry will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt? Turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Play action now. Winston. This is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Throwing, Winston.
Alvin Kamara reeling it in on back-to-back plays.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, when we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD, and you get the feeling if they could score here.
It's caught inside the 25.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Henry. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. 3rd down, it's Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Bullock's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
Flush, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Winston. And this is caught by Watkins. Dances by him. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
That pass complete to Deontay Hardy.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Landry now on the return. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
And they will take over first and 10.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense. Last week they got the victory against the Colts, so they lead this one as well as they begin things here first and 10. Room here to run. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 28. Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Play action. Here's Willis.
Again, he's got that man Landry. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. They'll try and run for it with Henry. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. Henry again. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point and good by Bullock. And that makes our score 17-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
The New Orleans offense set to take over.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Jameis now on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now it's Kamara in the passing game.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Got an open man. It's Olave.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Winston on target to Olave for the Saints first.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
This is complete to Michael Thomas.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, Wilson
hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the ride.
To throw again on 2nd down, Willis. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
On 3rd down, it's Willis.
And this one is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now a hit and a loose football.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense.
This is intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick-6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick-6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hole.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys, because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Kenny Pickett leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter.
Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Shotgun snap to Willis.
And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Winston now to throw on first down. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They go play action. Winston. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. Open man is Michael Thomas.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Winston.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
First down, Winston. And Thomas has it.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Winston to give. It's Kamara.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. He is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 19-yard line. Third and short yardage. Winston. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
A first down throw for Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Winston. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Winston to the sideline here on 4th down, and Will Lutz gets set for a New Orleans field goal try. from the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Lutz is good, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 47 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Henry again on second down. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he will have a Titans first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. Back now in Nashville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The offense on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. They go play action with Willis. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Again, Willis to throw. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 5 yards remain on second down.
Hey, check that. Street.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year. And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Pulling good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. On 1st and 10, Winston. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Winston. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or 2 about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Titans have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down.
Back to Kamara for it.
Yards, good for his Saints, 1st down. To the air again with Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Jameis now on 1st down.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Jameis to throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick.
bounces down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Working out of the gun, Winston.
He completes it to Olave. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Winston. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
On play action, Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. And they take a knee.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage.